Nick had never expected to be the only human stationed on the massive alien orbital academy above Kepler 92. He was a mechanic, not a soldier. A guy who knew how to fix engines with duct tape, stubbornness, and a prayer. But somehow, humans kept surprising the galaxy, not just with their toughness and ingenuity, but their irritating habit of caring, which was exactly why Gloria kept watching him. Gloria wasn't human, at least. Not entirely. She belonged to the Varari, a proud alien species with silver-blue skin, luminescent hair, and a strict warrior culture. She was taller than Nick, stronger than him, faster, and thoroughly confused by him. On their first week together in the Academy hangar, she had stood unmoving for 10 hours beside a broken shuttle, staring at it like the problem would kneel before her strength. Nick had simply tapped the panel and muttered, "Just a jammed coil, sweetheart." Then, with a laugh and a screwdriver twist, the shuttle had roared back to life. She hadn't reacted to the hissing, steam, or the thunderous engine. No, God. She reacted to that word. Her cheeks, normally cold silver, had warmed into a faint blue blush. "You called me sweetheart?" she asked in shock. "Yeah?" Nick shrugged. "Is that bad?" Gloria had opened and closed her mouth like a rebooting hologram. "No," she whispered. "Say it again." Nick laughed, thinking it was just playful curiosity. He didn't understand how deep the word had already sunk into her heart. Days passed. They worked together, she lifting ships with raw strength, he fixing what she broke. Their teamwork became legendary. Aliens gathered around just to watch the strange duet of muscle and human trickery. One evening, they were alone in Hangar Bay 12, repairing a battle drone. Nick wiped grease from his hands. Gloria stared at the smudge it left on his cheek. She looked away quickly. "Nick," she said softly, "why do you speak to me like that?" With softness. "Like I'm fragile." He smiled. "Because I like you. And being strong doesn't mean you don't deserve kindness." She turned toward him, voice almost trembling. "No one speaks to Ferrari women that way. They call us warriors, killers, dangerous." "You are dangerous," Nick grinned. "But you're also," he paused, "sweet." There it was again. The word she secretly craved. Her eyes widened. A quiet shiver ran down her spine. "Say it again." Nick chuckled. "Sweetheart." If her heart had light, it would have lit the entire hangar. The Academy didn't stay peaceful for long. One night, klaxons blared through the station. An enemy armada the Rome burst from hyperspace. They were cold, armored beasts with living ships and a single goal: destroy the Academy and capture its warriors. Explosions rocked the station. Students panicked. Cadets scrambled in chaos. Gloria grabbed Nick's arm. "You must hide." "Hiding isn't what humans do," he said, pulling away. "You will die. And you'll fight alone?" He stepped closer. "No chance." Her throat tightened. "Nick," he placed a hand over hers. "We fight. Together." Her cheeks flushed blue again, fear and something deeper mixing. The first wave hit Hangar Bay 12. The doors exploded inward. An armored Roan stormed in. Gloria roared, launching herself forward, tearing into the enemy with claws sharp enough to carve steel. Nick ducked behind cover, firing a plasma rifle he barely knew how to use. But his shots were precise. Humans learned fast when death was involved. One Roan broke past Gloria's line and charged at Nick. The alien's claws raised high. Nick didn't freeze. He grabbed a plasma torch and ignited it straight into the beast's chest. It fell, screeching. Gloria spun, shock flooding her eyes. "You defeated a Roan yourself?" Nick winked. "I've been watching you." Her heart hammered. Humans were supposed to be weak, fragile, breakable. Yet here he was, standing strong at her side. More Roan crashed in. They fought, bled, and screamed determination. Gloria's muscles burned. Nick's arms shook with every shot, but they didn't fall. Sweetheart, he yelled as he slammed a control panel. This way. Every fiber of her body surged with strength when she heard it. She carried him, leapt through collapsing corridors, dragged him clear when he slipped. He shot enemies off her back. She punched through armored skulls. They were unstoppable. 2 warriors. 1 heart. Finally, after hours of combat, reinforcements arrived. The Roan withdrew into the void, the station remaining damaged, but a live dot in the silent aftermath. Gloria and Nick collapsed beside a shattered bulkhead. His arm was bleeding badly. She pressed her forehead gently to his. Do not close your eyes. Do not leave me. Nick smirked despite the pain. Wouldn't dream of it, sweetheart. Gloria's breath caught. She cupped his face, blue blood and red mixing between their fingers. Say it again, she whispered, voice shaking. Nick leaned closer. Sweetheart. Her warrior facade shattered. Tears blue, shimmering tears fell against his skin. I never wanted a title, she said. Never wanted a mate. Her voice softened like starlight. But when you say that word, I feel like I am more than a weapon. I am seen. Nick brushed a thumb along her cheek. You're not just a warrior, Gloria. You're someone I'm lucky to know. She bowed her head, heart pounding. Nick, may I call you something too? Go for it. She swallowed. Mine. Nick blinked, then smiled. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. She kissed his forehead, a Verari vow of devotion. Good, because the next time you fight, her voice dropped dangerously, I will be there, always. Nick grinned up at her. That's a promise, sweetheart. This time. She didn't blush, she glowed.